Hey guys! Welcome back to our channel!
What's happening?
Hope you're doing well. This is the Gutierrez family. We're going to be sailors really soon. Yeah, as you can see in our car, we're all packed up. Like, everything that we're going to be living with is in this car.
Ta-da!
It's a little crazy. But yeah, so we're all ready to go. But yeah, before we go, we wanted to kind of just talk to you guys a little bit about why we're going to be living in a sailboat. Like, why this is a plan of ours, what's behind it. So yeah, if you want to know. I'm gonna go first.
Yeah.
So I wrote down a list so that we have everything that we want to share, but the first thing I'm gonna say is that I've always wanted to live by the ocean, especially like both of us have, but we've just always wanted to just wake up and have the ocean near us where we can just walk to it. It's just a big dream of mine, and since I was a little girl I've wanted to live by the ocean. Here in Alberta there's no water really, there's little lakes, but just the idea of being able to go and sit by the water at the end of the day or wake up to it, it's very calming. And I think it's so beautiful, and there's so many fun things you can do by the ocean or on the beach. So that's a huge draw to the sailing life, is that you're going to always be by the ocean. So if you like water, you're going to like this channel.
Absolutely. We love the water.
Yeah.
We love the waves.
I'm a beach girl.
We love the sand.
Sometimes I even fall asleep to like the ocean sounds like on an app. So this I can actually do in real life.
Yep.
On the boat. I'm really excited about that.
It's time to go to the beach. Time to go to the ocean. Okay, number 2. We want to travel more. So ever since we've been dating, we've always talked about our dreams of traveling, and traveling for us is very important. We've traveled quite a bit. Like,
yeah,
you've traveled a lot before we got married.
Yeah.
And we've traveled a lot since getting married. So we just want to do more traveling. We just want to see as many places as possible. And we just felt that, you know what? We can probably travel this way sailing and bring a home at the same time. And then, at the same time, you kind of, don't really feel homesick, and you have your same place all the time, and you don't have to worry about hotels. And so it's kind of a good thing, you get to bring your boat at the same time. So travel and you bring your home at the same time.
Yeah, totally. I'm really excited about that actually. The next one for me is more family time. So I feel like just in the lifestyle we have right now, we do work together, so we do get to spend a lot of time, but I feel like even then it's still like there's not a lot of time, quality time, and I'm really looking forward to being able to wake up and not have a really strict routine, and just being able to be together more often in a more calm, fun way of living. And family is really important to me. I'm really hoping that in the near future as well we can have a child and just continue to build our family and spend more time as a family. I think having a child on a boat and letting them experience things together so close, we're going to be a really close family, and I'm really excited about that as well.
Absolutely. And like,
lots of memories to make together.
That's I couldn't have said it better.
I just think a lot of people, right, like in the traditional sense, you spend so much time in traffic or in your job and traveling for different things, and kids got this activity, and I feel like you just don't have as much time for family in life, and that's one of the most important parts of life is family. So otherwise
it's kind of like, why are you alive?
Yeah.
Just,
That's your next point.
So number 4, want to live a more independent life. Not just independent thinking, but a more independent life. So that means that we want to be as much as possible off the grid. We appreciate what society has to offer, electricity, the conveniences and things, but at the same time, we just feel like sometimes we feel like a little bit of a slave to the utilities and the whole land and the whole, the high rent costs and things like that. So we just want to kind of be as self-sufficient as possible. So we want to be able to make our own electricity through installing our own solar panels, generating electricity through wind, even through the power of water. So yeah, we just want to be kind of like as nomadic as possible, the nomadic lifestyle. So as independent, off-grid as possible. That's what we want to do.
Yeah, and the next one for me is we want to get the stolen time from our childhood back, like lost years. If you don't know us very well, we grew up in a very tough childhood where we didn't get to like really try anything out or reach for our dreams. We didn't really have a childhood. So I feel like this is kind of gaining those years back where we can kind of be like kids again and go and have some fun and learn new things and try new things and spread our wings. And I'm just really excited about that, and I want to inspire people through this channel that it's never too late to go after your dreams. It's never too late to restart your life again if something bad's happened to you in your life or something's been taken from you. Like, it's never too late, no matter what your circumstances, your age, your finances. You can always do something about it. So I just hope that this kind of not only helps us heal in a lot of things from our childhood, but it inspires other people to do the same in whatever area they want to try that out. It doesn't have to be sailing, it can be something else, but yeah.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes, and at the same time we feel like we have done a lot of healing in the last few years, from where we're coming from, and that's just been so helpful.
Totally.
So the next one is, we want to live a life with no regrets. So there was this thing that I read in the news once. It was about people who are on their deathbed from all kinds of reasons, and they said that they had a list of the number of regrets that they had in life. And the number one type of regrets that they had was that they wished that they had traveled more, or they wished that they had reached out to spend more time with their family or their friends, or they wish they weren't so absorbed with their work. And we just don't want to live that type of life where we're going to be having regrets. And I'm sure everyone with something, one thing or another, they have a form of regrets, but we just don't want to have that. And so we just we know that this is something that we want. We've been talking about this for years, but we don't want to get to the point where we're too old to do this and then
too afraid
and then just say, oh, I wish when I was younger I could have done this. We don't want to get to that. So.
Yeah, totally.
No regrets.
Another one for me is I want to dedicate more time to my fashion blogging. I love fashion. It's one of my passions. And so just having a normal 9-to-5 job, it's kind of hard to actually dedicate a lot of time to that. But I just feel like with a little bit more extra time in our hands, I can, use more time for my creativity. And I'm also really excited to try new fashion blogging, like with the ocean on a sailboat. Like, I feel like that's a very unique thing. So yeah, I just want to dedicate more time to my passions as well, and just try new things within that.
Yeah, she does good stuff on that.
Yeah.
She knows fashion. Another one, the go-go lifestyle. People, if you understand what we're talking about, the go-go lifestyle, it's we've done it for our whole life. It's not working for us.
Yeah.
You get up in the morning, you're in a hurry, you got to do this, you got to do that, then you have to get into your car, and it's rush hour, you have strict deadlines, and people are honking, there's accidents, it's unpredictable, there's stress, everyone's in a constant go. This type of lifestyle for us is just overbearingly stressful. It's kind of unnecessary, and if you think about it, it's kind of like something that us humans have only been accustomed to for maybe only the last couple hundred years. Before that, we were a lot more calm, and we did things more slower, and we had,
lived off the land.
Yeah, and we just, we had dinners, everybody at the table, and everybody spoke, and now we're just so self-absorbed in this go-go lifestyle, and it's not working for us.
Not good for our guts.
No.
We are not followers of trends in society.
Nope.
Next one is we want adventure and meet new people. Like, we love adventure. Even though the older we get a little nervous and scared because, you get older, you get less adventurous. But we still are very adventurous people. So when we hear something kind of new that we want to do, we kind of just like gravitate to it. And even when we have people going, oh, that's kind of crazy, the more people think it's crazy, honestly, the more we want to do it. We're just like very intrigued by those kind of things and trying something out the box. And I also like the idea of meeting new people as well. Even on here on YouTube, getting to know the community here that we will build. Maybe like other sailors that we'll meet on the ocean. Just, it's really exciting to meet new people all over the world, and no matter where you go, you have people It's kind of cool. So that's another thing.
Yep. And the last one, this is
a big one.
Like a big one. How society has told us that we need to have all these things. So, in other words, society tells us that maybe it's just what we see on TV, the commercials and all these things on the radio. But we're so influenced into believing that we need to have this huge house. And this huge house that it's going to take half of our life to pay off. and we have to have multiple cars, one to go to work, one to go have fun, and one for just in case. And just all these super expensive appliances, all these, and it's in the end, you're not really living at home because you're at work so much trying to pay off all these things, and only your pets are living there. And
Yeah.
so it's just, to us, it's kind of like, where did we come to the point in society where we feel like suddenly this has, like, it's a must. It's an absolute must. Now, maybe the boat thing isn't for everybody, but what's wrong with even living in, say, like a micro house or something, right? You don't have to have this huge house to be happy. If anything, you're just going to be working more, and maybe that's going to stress you out more. And it just,
You become like a slave to society. And I remember watching this one guy on a TED Talk, and he was saying, like, by the time you finish, your schooling and all these things, and you get a diploma, then you get your big house, and you have to work all these hours, by the time you actually get to live life and get to do things that you've always wanted to do, you're in your retirement age. And you know what? That's the majority of people are going to do that. Unless you kind of break that mold of like, hey, I'm not going to just follow what society tells me I should do with my life. And why not retire earlier in life? And retirement just basically means enjoying life, being with your family, having hobbies, not just at a desk, making so much money so you can have that huge house, really, at the end of the day, to impress other people. It's not really, I mean, I know some people love their big house, that's fine, but at the end of the day, you're still slaving so much for someone's building that house for you. It's just, it's a lot of time wasted.
How many hours or how many days do you have to work just to be able to pay off for your vehicle, so that you can pay off the finance or the lease, the gas, the maintenance, the insurance, just so that you can go to work to work.
We learned that with
paying
with our car here, and this is just a simple little Honda car.
Yeah.
And it took us a while to pay it off, and a lot of cleaning hours, and it just, it was a nice car, but was it really worth it?
Yeah.
I'd rather probably would have gone a used car.
Maybe a used car would have been better.
But you learn, and we're happy that we're learning this a little bit younger in life, so that we can kind of get those years not taken away from us yet. So yeah.
And so, you know what, like we said, I mean, you don't have to agree with this, you don't have to do this either. If that's your type of lifestyle, cool, but for us, it's just like, that's just not for us. So that's why we're gonna do this, what many people consider as crazy, going sailing, living on a boat, and traveling around the world. So yeah, those were our top 10 reasons why
we're
doing
a sailboat.
this. So yeah,
and hopefully we can inspire you guys, and even just entertain you, from your stressful afternoon or whatever you're doing in life, and just tune in and watch us, and hope we can make some happiness in your life. And
hopefully we're not too crazy for people.
Yeah, I mean, crazy is good though. It's entertaining, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for some really fun vlogs to come.
Okay, take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye.